Good afternoon. Welcome to Afternoon Chat. I'm your host, Ghost Mosley. How's everybody doing today? You all right? I just wanted to start the show today by giving a shout out to my friend Kevin. Yesterday, he saved me. Okay. If you weren't here, I was falling asleep. And I thought it was another one of those days where no one was going to jump in the chat. And Kevin got in and saved my ass yesterday. So thanks, Kevin. Kudos. It's the 29th. Halloween's coming. What are you guys doing for are you going to a party? Are you dressing up? Taking kids out? What are you guys doing? The chat's up and running. What's on your mind today? I had a nice, quiet, peaceful morning. It was very relaxing. Okay. So the rules of the show are real simple. Stay within the community guidelines of YouTube. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Let's not piss off YouTube. Everything else is okay. Okay. I'm expecting a real quiet week in here. It's come to my attention that YouTube doesn't know how to market the live streamers. They'll figure it out eventually, but for right now, it's going to be slow going. I'm okay with that. It's all right. So afternoon chat is a 100% free show. Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That means 9 a.m. if you're in Hawaii. Okay. But yeah, no midstream ads, no sponsors. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Not trying to talk you into anything. I'm not coming out with a line of merch. Okay. 100% free show now and always. Ghost Mosley Media will put other things out that are for profit, but this particular show is to fulfill a need of mine. I worked in Vegas most of my adult life, 33 years in table games. I got used to meeting a lot of people, and I kind of missed that in my retirement. So I thought, why not create an open chat room? Anything you guys want to talk about is fine with me. You want salacious topics, you want boring topics, I don't care either way. Okay. I smoke cigarettes and pot. I don't recommend you do either. It is what it is, folks. Well, pot here is legal. I'm in Michigan. It's as legal as it can get at this point. I don't recommend that you break the law. If it's not legal where you live, don't smoke. My personal opinion is biased. Okay. I enjoy smoking. I gave up all my other vices. I don't know about you. I have an addictive personality. Started as a young man. I had a serious problem with alcohol consumption. I outgrew it. I got past it. My personal belief is anything that you want to do as a human being is probably okay as long as you do it within moderation. If you take it to an extreme, too much of anything is probably going to be detrimental to your health. Personal opinion. I'm not a doctor. Okay. I've had the channel up and running a couple of months now, and we're progressing. Okay. Started with a bunch of connectivity issues, got past those. I'm still borderline as to whether or not to drop Spectrum. We'll see what happens down the road. So far, the stream's working, so I'm leaving them alone. Okay. So far. No guarantees. So anytime you don't like what I'm talking about or the rabbit hole that I'm currently falling down, jump in the chat, change the topic. Everyone is welcome. You don't have to agree with me. Okay. That's not a requirement. The only requirements are stay within those community guidelines. That's it. We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I'm going to try to remain patient. When people want to chat, you got to go to YouTube, download their Discord app. That's the only one that's going to work on here. It's the only platform I'm on. I don't care for any of the other platforms. I like YouTube. Yeah. I just set my pants on fire. No big deal. As a smoker, you get used to it. So if you see me bursting into flames, okay. Yeah. It's all right. The worst that can happen is I burn a hole in my clothes, rip them off on live stream. You never know. Gatorade every afternoon. I just drink the one. My doctor told me I needed electrolytes, so I put one into the mix. In the mornings, I drink decaf coffee. Then I switch to Dr. Pepper. Then after, I drink Gatorade. Then I go back to Dr. Pepper or just water. Well, you need water to survive, so it's always got to be. If you're not drinking any water, you need to. Personal opinion. Once again, I'm not a doctor. Okay. So jump in the chat. Tell me what's going on in your part of the world. What's on your mind? What are your priorities for the day? Myself, I am watching the news this week. case you're unaware, I believe in self-censorship. When the news gets too depressing, you start getting too stressed out, I turn it off. I refuse to intake that information. And I'm generally doing it for like a week at a time. Well, it's personal preference, but it's also self-preservation. Stress is killing people all over the planet. And if you can control your stress levels, you're better off than the average bear, in my opinion. That's all I can ever offer you guys is my opinion. One guy sitting on one end of his couch, okay? To me, the self-preservation kicks in, and I'm getting too stressed out by politics or war news or whatever. I just shut it off. I refuse to consume negative information for at least a week at a time. Then when I turn it back on, I catch up and I find out what I missed, but sometimes you got to empty your plate and start over from scratch, in my opinion. I look at the news this week, and the government shutdown is the main thing. Got a bunch of people that are about to lose their food stamps in 2 days, and our government seems to not care. Well, in their position as Congress and Congress people, as senators, elected politicians in general, they should all care. That's their job. That's what they're paid for. As a citizen just sitting here, I find it appalling that these guys are still collecting paychecks. I don't think they should be. I blame all of them, Republicans and Democrats both, and the president and the vice president. I blame them all. If you and I went into our employer and we refused to work, we'd get fired. End of story. Well, that's the way it is in real life. But these government officials we have now, they're not doing the job. They're incapable. They're proving that they're disposable. They're proving on a daily basis that we don't need them. They're not on board. They're not on our team. Our meaning the American people. I think it's a shame. That's the only thing they got to do is run the government, and they're incapable. They proved it. Government's been closed for about 30 days now, and no end in sight. So when it comes to the next election cycle, vote them all out. If they currently hold office, they got to go. Let's get some new people in there. New people come up with new solutions. The old people come up with only old problems. They're not solving anything. If they were solving anything, the problems wouldn't exist. We have problems, they're the cause. So we eliminate them, vote them out of office. Anyone that is holding office, nope. I don't care whether you like them or not, just vote them out, and we'll get the next group in there and see if things change. If they don't change, vote those people out and start all over again. Let's put a revolving door on both houses of Congress, as well as the White House. Just take an ink pen and write it in the palm of your hand. Next. Next. If they're disposable, let's dispose of them legally in an election with your vote. They're not doing the job. The movement I saw was started on TMZ by Harvey Levin, and he said, "Out with their asses." OWTA. And I couldn't agree more. Let's see how the next group does. Okay, they can't do any worse. In my opinion, that's the best path for us as U.S. citizens. Foreign countries, the best way to deal with the United States right now is to bribe our politicians. That's the only thing they respond to is the bribes. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about the people. They don't have any responsibility or accountability as far as their jobs go. So if you're in a foreign country and you want to deal with America, just bribe them. It's what everybody else is doing. Say whatever you got to say to placate them at the time. Get them off your back. They're a bunch of self-serving stooges that are trying to line their own pockets, in my opinion. Okay. That's my disclaimer. The only disclaimer I'm putting out anyways. It's a shame that they don't feel obligated towards us in any manner. Yeah, well, things will change. We'll vote this group out. We'll get a new group in. And hopefully things will improve eventually. You got to be patient. Well, that's the problem with dealing with humans is you always have to remember to be patient, be understanding, be kind. It's hard sometimes. Well, I think it's human nature to want to lash out from time to time. But, as a mature adult, you control your emotions and you refrain from lashing out at others or yourself. So what's on your mind? What do you guys want to talk about today? I'm spending a lot of time thinking about Ghost Mostly Media, LLC, and what do I want to do with it? I was thinking that there might be some type of business that a business deal that live streaming could be an actual tool to assist business. Well, if you have a business deal between two corporate entities or two individuals, if you would, why not live stream the deal? Then everything goes on record. Then you know what was said. You've got evidence. You've got the live stream. I don't know. I think it's an interesting concept. I'm not sure how I could put it into business, but well, there's two ways to do business. You can either do, a wholesale or a retail. Well, for a retail, you need multiple transactions. For a wholesale, you need fewer transactions. I mean, that's what jumps to my mind. What do you guys think? What do you think I should do with Ghost Mostly Media? Well, I would rather do original content versus clipping somebody else's original and then trying to repackage it. I see, literally millions of people trying to do that, and it appears to be a waste of time from my perspective, it appears to be a waste of time. I don't want all the litigation that comes along with using someone else's original materials. You need to come up with your own original material, like this show. This show is original on a daily basis. There's no agenda here. This is not so we can talk about sports, although we could talk about sports. But the show's not designed that way. I'm not going to sit here and show you clips or that kind of stuff. Doesn't interest me. Sitting in front of a computer all day editing film doesn't interest me either. I believe the future for TV is in the live chat. I think most people would like to be able to talk to their TV, have a conversation. I think everyone has a right to have their point of view heard and understood. Personal opinion. Feel free to disagree. Just jump in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking. But I'm unsure what I will do with Ghost Mostly Media, and I don't have any real rush right now. My channel's not monetized yet, so there's no hurry. But that's what I'm thinking, is I want all original programming, if you would. Well, all original content. Well, I was just thinking, in sales, sometimes your best sales pitch is worth repeating. If it's worth repeating, why not live stream the whole sales pitch? And then it's there. Well, if you got two corporations that are going to do business together, or two entities that are going to do business together, and you live stream it, now you've got the video record. So if it comes down to a contract dispute a year later, you say, this is what was agreed to, and play the video. This is how we got from point A to point B. There's your proof, your bona fides. I'm just toying around with the idea. I'm, bounce it around for a couple of months and see what you come up with, I have no idea. Excuse me. I would like it to, be a successful company and make some money. That would be nice. But I'm not interested in reselling other people's material. I would just as soon create my own. I think original is best. That's why this show's not scripted. I don't care what we talk about today. I didn't care what we talked about yesterday. So I'm not going to script it. I'm not going to say, oh, we've got to talk. Here it is, Wednesday. We have to talk about this. I don't want to decide that. I'd prefer the people in the chat to determine what we talk about. It's the chat show. I'm just a little bit of eye candy, placeholder, if you will. Well, the chat might want to talk about things that I don't know anything about. Things that would never cross my mind to discuss. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? Why leave it up to just me? I don't care what we discuss. Yeah, I didn't wear an overshirt. I got the air conditioner running. It's hot in here again today. I don't know what's outside. To be honest, I haven't even peeked outside today. I have no idea what's going on out there. I slept in till like 9, lounged around on the TV, drinking coffee. Had a very peaceful morning. I'm not sure what the day's bringing. I know what I'm doing for dinner. I'm gonna have. I bought pork loin, and I'm gonna slice up some chops, if you will, and fry them up in some butter. Okay. I don't know. There's something about pork in sauteed butter. Sauteed in butter. I just like it, especially when it starts to caramelize. Yeah. Personal opinion. But yeah, I'll probably do that, and probably just a vegetable. Well, I've been eating a lot of potatoes, a lot of starches. I guess I could put on a pot of rice or something. Change it up. I just had rice last weekend. I'm not really sure what I want. But, I got this whole loin dang things. I don't know. I'm going to slice it up. I want part of it for a roast, and then I'll just slice the rest of it. Well, I was looking at pork chops in one package that was $7.50, or I could buy this loin that was $8.50. And I'm like, for an extra buck, I'll probably get 4 meals out of the loin where I would have only gotten like 2 meals out of the package of chops. So I laid off the chicken this week and changed things up. But yeah, lunch I just had cheese and vitamins. I know, stupid. It's better than yesterday's lunch. I had peanuts. Yeah, the lighting's, it's all right, I guess. Could be better. Could be worse. Yeah, I got kind of a hat head going on. Well, it's a little breezy outside, so if I go outside, I'll have a hat on. So if I go out without a hat and it's breezy, it ties all this into knots. I just got tired of going and getting haircuts. It's not that I prefer long hair. I mean, it's actually kind of high maintenance. Uh, Lions had good news today. We re-signed Aiden Hutchinson, extended his deal. That's good news. They need to do probably a couple more this year, probably a couple more extensions. I'm a Lions fan. I watch football, but the only team I care about is the Lions. I don't bet. You know, I used to, but I gave it up. Well, it has to do with being a senior. You know, I'm on a fixed income now. Okay. No more disposable income. Well, limited disposable income, I should say. Now, when I decided to do this chat show, I made up my mind that I'd give it 3 years to give it a fair shot. So we're like 2 months in. It'll all work out in the end. YouTube will figure us out. Well, they showed us to Kevin yesterday and he clicked in. So hopefully they'll show us to someone else today. Maybe they'll click in. What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? Government shutdown, goes mostly media. I don't know. I guess those are the only things really on my mind today. Well, it's Wednesday. You know. tomorrow I'll start looking for the injury report for football, figure out what Lions are coming back this weekend. I think we got like 3 guys coming back off of the injured list. So I'd like to see our secondary get healthy. Okay, like I'm on the team. No, the team doesn't even know I exist. Okay. No, St. Brown's never had me on his podcast. I watched it a little bit. I watched a little bit of New Heights. I watched a little bit of The Green Light. Sports wise, probably the one I watch the most is Rich Eisen. Well, they're semi-entertaining. I think everybody's got a favorite on the show. I like T.J. Jefferson. He's a Lions fan, and he's not a Lions fan. He's a Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan in the way that I'm a Lions fan, devoted, right? And I'm working on my posture, trying to keep my shoulders back and not hunch over, and trying to sit up straight and fly right, as my mother used to say. Yesterday I was all over the board. I was really tired. I got better sleep last night. Rested better. Or better rested. And I'm still thinking about braiding my beard, but I don't know. Well, I caught it in my hoodie, in the zipper of my hoodie the other day, and took a few pieces off the end there. Just kind of chewed them up. Well, it's the first time I ever grew a beard, so. Yeah, I'm learning all kinds of stuff. I like learning things, don't you? Hopefully, someone will jump in the chat and give us something to talk about. We get viewers, and we're getting subscribers. I think we're up to 9 now. It's a long way to 1,000, but we'll get there eventually. At the rate we're going, it's going to take about 5 years, but no big deal. I don't know. I might start shooting some other stuff and putting some stuff up, but I haven't decided what I want to shoot. I haven't decided what I want to put on TV. Well, I'm not in any hurry to make any rash decisions. especially when I'm, leading the media company. Well, I was thinking about doing some other chat shows. I mean, this is afternoon chat. I could do a morning chat. I could do an evening chat. I could do a late night chat. Just offhand. And I was thinking it doesn't necessarily have to be me sitting here in the host seat. I could get other people that would host. I don't know. I'm still charting a direction. This show, I just want to wing it. I don't want to have a specific topic or two. There's no point. I want the people in the chat to be the stars of this show. Not me. I'm not trying to get famous. That's why I'm using an alias. Ghost mostly would have been a horrible name as a kid. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we be putting on YouTube? And if you guys ain't in the chat, I don't have to wear my glasses. It just makes me look all fuzzy when I take them off. Yeah, I only need them to see. Funny how that works. Well, tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you'd like to talk about, and we can discuss it. Yeah, a little bit of a stiff neck today. Not too bad. When you get old, everything hurts. You kind of get used to it. Well, pain is, part of life. Well, pain helps to teach you a lot of lessons. I mean, you shut your hand in a car door one time, I think you're going to learn. I don't plan on doing that again. Okay. I mean, pain just aids you in having common sense. What's on your mind? What do you guys want to discuss? I can't fault you for not chatting when you don't know about the show. I don't know who YouTube's putting us in front of. Well, so far we got, Kevin was in Hawaii yesterday. So we got Hawaii, and I got somebody from London, England, and I got somebody from the UK, and then a buddy of mine from Pennsylvania. I don't know how to get YouTube to put us in front of more people. I think they got to get there on their own. Well, their algorithm, everything that you post on YouTube, their algorithm sorts it out and categorizes it, and Who knows? They'll figure us out eventually. I think they should put us in front of people that already have the Discord app, but what do I know? I'm just a guy, you know. I'm not cutting a bunch of shorts and it's the same thing with my thumbnails. I'm not putting out a bunch of clickbait, afternoon chat. That's it. I did find out today that when I schedule a live stream, the chat opens up right away. I can put a chat message in there if I want. I found it interesting, but I have not checked the analytics on the channel. I don't know. I don't think we've been exposed to enough people yet to determine what age range our viewers are, or their demographics per se. Like, are we primarily being watched in the USA or overseas? I have no idea. We'll figure it all out eventually. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Not the tea in China. Well, let's see. We did tariffs last week. Yeah, these tariffs are absurd. I went to the grocery store Tuesday. I had a small cart and a large bill. That should tell you all you need to know about that fiasco. Small cart and a large bill. Imagine if I'd have had a large cart. How big could the bill have gotten? Yeah, it could have been obscene. It was shocking as it was, but it could have been obscene. Well, I needed all kinds of crapola. Tell me what's on your mind. Give us a topic to talk about. Teach me something. Okay. There's no charge. Free channel. No mid-roll ads. Hey, how's it going? Nugroho? Celefanto. Nugroho Celefanto. How's it going? Where are you from, Nugroho? My day, it's going good. I had a real peaceful morning. Lounging around on the couch, half naked. What part of the world are you from, Nugroho? Well, it's afternoon now. It's 3:48 p.m. here. Nugroho, I'm not sure. I'm thinking Portuguese, maybe? Oh, I'd love to chat. You don't ever have to disclose any of your personal information to Grogu. You're welcome here, and you can protect your privacy in any way you want. I was guessing Portugal, but Portugal, that was my guess. Oh, an Asian country. Okay, no Grogu. Well, then let's go with Indonesia. I used to play this game at the blackjack tables. I used to be a table games dealer, and I would meet people and talk to them and try to figure out where they were from. I enjoy the game a lot. Blackjack, I started out as a dealer and worked all the way up to casino shift manager. I started with just blackjack, and then I added poker, roulette, craps, baccarat, and eventually got them all. Probably the most exciting game was craps. A larger table, you get more people involved, and when the money starts going the player's way, it can be very exciting. Yes, 21 blackjack, same thing. Blackjack, your strategy has to. Oh, just call me Ghost. Oh, blackjack, your strategy has to change based on the number of decks of cards that you're playing with. That's one of the things that the casinos trick you with. Your playing strategy from a player's standpoint on a single deck would be totally different than if you were dealing a 6-deck shoe, right? You need to play your cards differently based on the other cards that are available for you to get. But yeah, just call me Ghost. I appreciate you joining me today. It's nice of you. Blackjack is a little bit complicated for a beginner. The first thing you got to realize is when you're playing with money, you have to have a money strategy based on what you can afford. Yeah, I started out in Las Vegas casinos 1981, 1982. It was an interesting line of work. Let me tell you, I met a lot of people, a lot of nice people. Yes, Las Vegas, Nevada. I enjoyed it, but it's not for everybody. You have to have your vices under control, or the town of Las Vegas can be detrimental to your health. There's no last call. Alcohol goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as does marijuana. Yeah, it was an interesting line of work. What do you do for a living? No, crack is not legal in the United States anywhere that I know of. What line of work are you in? Well, and is it a career line of work or is it a temporary line of work? Ministry of Education. That sounds like an important job. That sounds like it's necessary. I'm never going to judge you by your spelling. Okay. Never. Okay. Hey, close enough is okay. No, I got great respect for teachers. Teaching is hard. It's difficult, especially with younger students. The younger they get, the harder it is to teach them. I used to teach people how to deal blackjack, craps, and roulette, and it's difficult. Well, you got not only cultural differences, but you got language differences. Business travels. Yeah, I know. It's all islands. Man, it's massive though. Yeah, I used to teach quite a bit. I would say probably I taught probably 50 people a year. Yeah, archipelago. You're outdoors. When you walk outdoors and you're living on an island, it's totally different than where I am. I'm in Michigan in United States. It's basically the center of the continent. Yeah, it's cold in the winter, but it's nice in the summer. Not as nice as what you got in the summer, okay? But we don't have monsoons. Okay, no monsoons here. But it's very exciting where you live. You got animals that we don't have. We've got some animals that you don't have. Michigan, in the wintertime, it's below zero. In the summertime, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. In the center of the country, it's safe from disaster. On our west coast, California, we have earthquakes. On our east coast, like Florida, we have hurricanes. But in the center of the country, it's very stable. Animation movie called Inside Out. I'm not familiar with it. I haven't seen that. We do get earthquakes in Michigan, but very rare and very small, not severe, not enough to bring the buildings down. So do you have to travel like every day or weekly, or how often do you have to like get on an airplane or a boat? Flying right now here in the United States is very dangerous. Our government is currently shut down, so our air traffic controllers are not getting paid. So they have a shortage of personnel, and it's very risky to fly right now in the United States. Normally, it's pretty safe. Six to eight business travels in a plane or a car. That's extensive. Yeah. Yeah, this is a second time in recent years. It's ridiculous that they do this. They basically shut down our government, and then they went on vacation. They still get their paycheck, but nobody else does. Well, they've proven to us that they are dysfunctional at their jobs, so we don't need them. Yeah. It's too bad you can't work off your computer. Remote work is the best way to go nowadays. Traveling it wears on your body. It's physically hard to travel all the time, especially if you're changing time zones. I'm a home person now. I used to travel more when I was younger. Yes. We lost about 1 million people here to COVID. Yes. It was not good. Anyone that had health issues, it polished them off. It was very sad. A tough time in our world's history. Yeah. Well, you can still wear a mask, and protect yourself. Wear a face covering, you know. You need to be safe. You got to protect yourself, especially if you're like overweight or you have health issues. Do you guys have counseling? We have counseling available here. Yeah, the anxiety is very bad for your health. Oh no, that's horrible. Being sick in an airport is bad. You're getting germs from everywhere. Yeah, that's bad. I would say wear a mask while you're traveling, protect yourself. You must value yourself, okay? Protect yourself whenever you can. Yeah, counseling I highly recommend. I like counseling myself because sometimes the stress gets to be too much and it'll give you an ulcer. You worry, and it's not good for your health. You need mental happiness and physical happiness, both. Okay. Yeah, that was horrible. Oh, I'm glad you made it through it, brother. Glad you made it through. It's, yeah, you must protect yourself. Remember, put away some money now while you're working so that you can retire. Okay? Don't wait till you're old. But yeah, you got to save, and then when you retire, you won't have to travel, you know. My brother, my little brother, younger brother, he worked unions and he used to fly every week. He had to get on the big jet and fly all the way across America every week. And it's hard on your body. No, no, these aren't scrubs. This is a Hanes t-shirt. No, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, traveling is hard on your body. There's no doubt about it. Well, when you go up on a plane, if you take a bag of chips, a brand new bag of potato chips or snack chips on the plane, when you get up to elevation 30,000 feet, that bag swells up. That's happening inside your body too. Your body swells up. It's not good for you. No, Hanes, H-A-N, H-A-N. I'm not sure how to spell that. Exactly. Well, that happens to your body too, right? The inside of your body does the same thing. It presses towards the outside. It's not healthful for you. So when you land, give your body time to adjust. Don't go and sit down and eat a big meal or a lot of food. Give your body an hour or 2 hours to adjust and get back to normal. I think you're the only one chatting. So the reason this looks like a hospital shirt is because it's a V-neck. It's not the crew neck. It's the V-neck. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. People jump in and out. This is a brand new show. Yeah, I like the V-neck because I have a large Adam's apple. And if I wear the crew neck, it chokes me. I have a very unique voice. And you need to laugh too. You need to laugh and smile every day. This will keep you young, in my opinion. But I'm not a doctor. Okay. We're all very unique. We should celebrate being unique. Imagine how horrible it would be if we were all identical, if we were all like clones. Laughter is good for you. Okay. Laughter will keep you young. laugh every day. No, I'm sorry. I can't read it. I wish I could. I barely read English. Actually, your English is very well. It's good. I like your emojis. The thumbs up, I do all the time in person. You know, if like we were talking in the park or something, and I was on my way to go back home or something, I'd turn to you and give you a thumbs up and a smile. I'm glad you joined me today. It's made my day. Some days no one chats, but it's a brand new show. I've only been doing this for 2 months. The problem with reading there, 2 months. It's a brand new show. Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 4:11 p.m. right now. What time is it at your place? I'm thinking you're probably 17 hours different. Monday through Friday. 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So only 11 hours different. That's good. Do you ever travel to the United States? No, you can stream on YouTube for 12 hours. That's the max. I do 2 hours, 5 days a week. No, I know that you hate travel. I was just asking, do you ever come all the way over here? Because flight wise, that would be a long time in an airplane. Not good for you at all. Now, the streaming show that I set up 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. Yeah, I only stay on for 2 hours. Well, you got a beautiful country. Okay. There's a lot there to enjoy. I've seen, okay. I've never been to Indonesia, but I have seen many times. You can look around different parts of America too. Look for live feed cameras. Yeah. Singapore's a beautiful, beautiful city. Beautiful. Okay. Saudi Arabia, I don't care too much. It's just sand, you know, the whole country, just sand, you know. What's your favorite American TV series? 2 months ago, August 27th, I started. Yes, I'm 1 hour and 15 minutes in. I got about 45 minutes left. Yeah, I got 45 minutes left today. And then I'll be back on tomorrow, same time. Yeah, can talk about anything you want to talk about. Am I pronouncing your name right? Nugroho? Well, don't lose sleep over me. Okay. I'm not that important. Okay. Nunu? That's a nice nickname, Nunu. I like it. Yeah. Oh, when I lived in Las Vegas, I spent a lot of time working graveyard shift. I was up all night, sleep all day. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Nunu. And thank you for liking the stream. That will help out my algorithm. So I want you to look up a show that I've been watching, and I want to know your opinion on this show. It's on YouTube. It's called Cross Timbers Bison. This man, Dusty Baker, he raises American bison. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Nuna. Cross Timbers Bison. He raises and breeds American buffalo, very dangerous wild animals. Yes, no, not Tyson, bison. B-I-S. Here, let me type the whole thing in for you. Yep. It's a very, very dangerous job this man has. Okay. I would never do this. Too dangerous for me. But I think you will like this show. Not like anything else you see on TV. The bison, the full grown bison, male, 2,000 pounds. Big animal. Yeah. They're huge and they're wild, not tame. I think you'll like this show, but it's kind of scary. Okay. Because they're wild animals. The man that does it, his name is Dusty Baker. He's very brave. Yes. You looked him up. You're smart. Okay. I respect that. Yeah. No, as am I. As am I, sir. Oh, yes. We need to learn. When we learn, we can respect, right? You have amazed me today. You made my day. I don't know what that emoji means. Is that just laughter? Well, I'm glad I made your day. You made mine, I made yours. It's only fair, right? Oh, okay. I like them. I don't use the emojis myself. So I think they're very cute. Yes, I still smoke. 2 packs a day. And I already set myself on fire today. I burnt a hole in my pants at the beginning of the stream. Yes, 2 packs. I've only been doing it for 55 years. Hey, in my defense, I got scanned last year. No problems. Okay. Clean bill of health. Hey, not everybody can smoke. Some people, it is bad for them. My grandfather smoked, lived till he was 85. My father smoked, lived, he's still alive at 87. No, my voice has always been, you should hear me sing. I roll my own, okay, so that they're cheap, not pricey. I used to call the casino games too. Uh, have you ever seen a craps table? Craps, CRAPS. Um, it's a game about repeating numbers. It uses dice. Uh, in a brief, 16 people can fit around the table, 8 people on each side, 3 dealers. One dealer, called the stick man, he moves the dice and gives them to people to shoot. They shoot the dice, and you bet that they will repeat their number. You bet that they won't repeat their number. House books action on both sides. I used to call it out in the casino, and it would be very loud, so it would attract many customers. Come on out, new now, get a bet set, crap, 11, any kind of 7. You can't get it if you don't bet it. Rush Hour was a good movie. They filmed part of that in Las Vegas. I lived there then. I'm in Michigan now. But when they filmed Rush Hour, I was living in Las Vegas. And I like Jackie Chan. He's a good actor. Very good at karate. My sons know karate. Not me. My sons. Oh, 5 to 10 seconds. That's not bad considering it's the other side of the planet, 5 to 10 seconds. And he's also a rich man now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I watch most of his movies because I like to watch the martial arts. My oldest son is a 5th degree black belt in Shaolin Kempo. Yeah, I call it karate. I mean martial arts. Yeah, he's very strong. He's 51. My young son is 28. I had 2 sons 23 years apart. Yep. Hey, it doesn't matter which style of martial arts. What matters is that you can defend yourself if necessary. Yeah. Yeah. 2 sons, 23 years apart. Old son is 51, young son 28. Yeah. I am very unique. Yeah. The young son, he calls me old man. Affectionately, he calls me old man. Yes, I'm divorced 3 times. 3 wives, 2 sons. Different wife, different son. Yes. The only thing wrong with being married 10 times is paying for the first 9. Personal opinion. My life story is very wild. Very wild. I was as a young man, I was very determined that no one could tell me how to live. I cut my own path. I'm single now, no wives. They dumped me, all three. And it's okay. I can laugh about it. I was very determined not to follow anyone's rules. I cut my own path. That's how I ended up in Las Vegas becoming a dealer. I talk to them every week. Both sons are good boys. They still live in Las Vegas. Do you have any kids? Yeah, they're good boys. Yeah, I had my last son when I was 40. So that means I am 68 now. An old man. 31, that's the prime of life. Prime at 31. Do you have a girlfriend or a wife? I'm not trying to get too personal. If you don't want to tell me, it's okay. I wrote a book. Writing a book is not easy. It's hard. Hey, I respect you, Nunu. If you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. I don't mean to pry. I'm just a curious man, okay? Wow, 100 plus chapters? That's a lot. What is your book about? Are you writing your life story? You want to get rid of your inspiration block? I'll tell you how to do it. Fantasy world. Beautiful. Nice. Nice topic. Let me tell you how to get past writer's block, because I know. Listen to instrumental music. Music with no words. Fantasy world is great because there are no rules. You can change the rules as you go. Oh, very good. Very good. Jazz is very good. This is what I'm talking about. Listen to the music and close your eyes and let your mind build the words. Your imagination can do it, but you need the music in the background, not too loud, just loud enough to hear. So it changes the waves that your brain is going, right? Change your brain waves. Oh, I would be honored. Honored. Just let me know how I can help you. I can tell you stories of things that I saw at the blackjack table you would not believe. 33 years I did this, 8 hours a day. Some of it we can't talk about online. Okay. It's an adult environment in Las Vegas, you know? I agree. A character that loves to gamble, that would hit home with people. People will connect. And that's what you need is you need when somebody reads your book, you need them to be able to connect with your characters. Okay? Smart move. I applaud you. Okay? I understood. I'm not going to judge you by your spelling. Okay? But yeah, if you ever have any questions, anything I can help you with, I'll be here Monday through Friday. The we can structure the words so that we can talk and not upset YouTube. Okay. Hello in Japanese. I don't know much Japanese. Konnichiwa. I dated a Japanese gymnast for about 2 years. She was very nice, very limber. Well, she was a gymnast. Oh, you're welcome to share anything you like. I enjoy it. Yeah, that girl's name that I used to date, it was Fumiko Marita. Yeah, she was a nice girl. She married another man and had a baby. She and I were not meant to be, but I'm glad that she became happy. Fumiko Marita. Yeah, close. She taught me a few Japanese words, but see if I can remember any. Oh, don't apologize. You're fine. You can do no wrong here. Arigato. Does that mean afternoon? And I really, oh, well, arigato. Thank you. No, it's a long time ago. I was probably your age when I was dating her. Okay. Arigato gazaimasu. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, thank you. It's been a long time. I met, when I was in Las Vegas, I met people from all over the world, every language. Some spoke English, some did not. Gozaimasu. You've been quite helpful. You really have. Stimulate my brain, make me think. It's good. Okay. I like that. Is Gatorade. See? Gatorade. Oh, Las Vegas was a lot of partying. This is fruit punch. Is red. It says fruit punch, but it doesn't taste like fruit punch. It tastes like red water. My favorite fruit, probably tangerine. I like tangerines. I like apricots, plums. Tangerine is like a small orange. It's a little bit tart, yes. Apricot. I like apricot jelly. Do you guys have jelly? It's a spread that we put on a sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly is very American snack. Yes, I like strawberries. I just bought strawberry jam yesterday at the store. Yeah, PB&J. I don't eat a lot of fresh fruit or fresh vegetables. Most of mine is canned. If I eat fresh fruit, it's generally like apples or cherries or blueberries, something in season that is grown here in Michigan. An accessory fruit? I can get that. Yeah. What's your favorite fruit? If I would guess, I would think mango or maybe pineapple. We have strawberries that are grown here. That is the first fruit that we harvest in the summertime. Pears are nice. I don't like watermelons, and I'll tell you why. They're too big. You've got to have people to share, right? One person cannot eat a whole watermelon. You've got to have other people. In the spring, they plant everything. And the first thing that comes up, strawberries. I can't eat a whole watermelon, okay? And once you cut into it, it doesn't keep. Yeah. Well, it's because of my smoking. I'm so glad that you joined me today. It really made my day, Nunu. Okay. It really did. I wish I could come to Indonesia someday and meet you. I'm telling you. Well, your country is very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, we got about 13 minutes left. But we'll be back on tomorrow. This is only Wednesday. You're probably still on Tuesday. But here it is Wednesday. Well, Nunu, you made my day, and I appreciate you. Thursday there now. Wow. Yeah, the other direction. You're ahead of me. I'll see you tomorrow. My tomorrow will be your today. We could get very confused doing this. It's okay that you're a half a day ahead. Okay. Yes, basically instrumental music. I like to make my own words. Instrumental music, it calms me down. It soothes me. Hey, I could be the best old man you ever meet. So, well, I'm getting ready to smoke my pipe. Marijuana. I think that's probably illegal in Indonesia. Yeah. Don't smoke marijuana if it's illegal there. But I smoke marijuana too. Yes. And a very serious crime there. So don't do anything illegal. I never want you to get into any trouble, my friend. Okay? Yeah. Here in Michigan, it's legal. Okay. I smoke a little bit and then I go for a walk. I go outside. I get fresh air, right? It's good for me. Helps me heal my soul. I just don't want to get you in any trouble. Ever. Okay. You're a good person, I can tell. Okay. We connected right off the jump today. And it's because I know you have a good heart, you have a good soul. If you were my next door neighbor, I know we would be best friends. I know this. Okay. Right. Yeah. Some states are bad. Some states are good. That's part of America. In America, you got a blend. They all blend. Good and bad blend together. This is America. Okay. You get what we call a hodgepodge, a mixture. I know you're going to be up for a while, so I want you to watch an episode of that Cross Timbers Bison, okay? And then tomorrow we can talk about it. I know. You're probably a good neighbor too. Yes. But watch one of the episodes of Cross Timbers Bison. And then next time you come on to chat, maybe tomorrow, we can talk about it. It's a very dangerous job what Dusty does, okay? Cross Timbers Bison, they're wild. Don't make no mistake, not tame. I'm sure. We had a good time today. I'm sure we'll have good times in our future. A very majestic animal, but very wild. Yeah. Once you watch this show, you will be hooked, just like me. Okay. It's too much possibility of danger. Okay. Today I will cook pork. Fried pork and probably canned green beans. The show ends in 5 minutes. I will take a walk for about 1 hour. Then I will come home. I will cook my dinner. Oh, I know. No, it's not grotesque. It's not blood. No, I agree with you. I don't like that kind of stuff either. I don't like to watch killing. I don't want to watch, anything negative. I'm just saying that it's scary what this man does for a living and the animals that he chooses to raise. But I thank you for joining me today. You really made my day, Nuna. Okay. I appreciate your friendship. Okay. I normally tell everybody at the end of the show to be nice to everybody. I know I don't need to say this to you. I know that you're nice to everybody. I can tell. I read people. Okay. I look forward to being able to read your book someday when you finish. No rush. When you finish your book, I hope to read it. Okay. Yeah, I got you. And don't call me sir. We're friends now. Okay. Thank you for your time and consideration today. No need to apologize ever. I do not judge other people. I befriend other people. That's who I am as a person. My belief is if we're nice to everybody all of the time, that all of that niceness and that kindness will come back to us tenfold. My personal belief. The show is called Afternoon Chat. It's Monday through Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is an inclusive show. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone. You don't have to agree with me to be here. I appreciate your time and consideration. Like and subscribe if you could. Come see me again tomorrow. I've enjoyed talking with you. It's my belief that if we're nice to everyone, that kindness keeps coming back to us. And when we fill our life with kindness and happiness, everything is easy. All right. I'm your host, Ghost Mostly. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. And a special shout out to my new friend, New. That's right. Have a great day yourself. Don't work too hard.